Hello creators, this right here is foil applied without a DTF printer and without a sublimation printer. It's not iron-on either. Guess what I used? Just a regular inkjet printer. After my tutorial on how to apply foil using DTF and sublimation printers, many of you have told me, Daisy, I want to try this technique, but I don't have a DTF printer, or Daisy, I don't have a sublimation printer. So I got to work. Run some tests, and guess what? It worked. Today, I'm going to show you the step-by-step process of applying foil with this technique. At the end, I'll compare this method with DTF and sublimation. I'll also show you wash test so you can see if this technique is right for you. So stay until the end because I think you'll be surprised. Let's start with the list of materials you'll need for this project. An inkjet printer, DTF film with foil, DTF powder. There are different types of DTF powder, fine, medium, and coarse, and also black. I'll be using medium. To cure the designs, we will need a DTF oven. But if you don't have one, don't worry. You can also use a heat press. I'll show you how later. Parchment paper and butcher paper or a Teflon layer. And to transfer the designs to the garments, we're going to need a heat press. This time, I'll be using my 15 by 15 inches Vevor heat press, which is perfect for this type of customization. I love this heat press because it's easy to set up in terms of time and temperature. It's also very simple to use, and the pressing area is spacious, allowing for large designs. You can adjust the pressure according to the material you're pressing. The best part is not just for thin fabrics. You can also press thicker items like wood, ceramic, and more. It's also perfect for sublimation, DTF, iron-on, and other techniques. Plus, it's super stable, preventing movement during pressing. And of course, I love its design and color. I've included links to all the products I used in this tutorial in the video description. Now we're going to prepare the design we're going to be printing. I already have a design ready to print, but before printing, let me explain that for this technique, the designs should be simple, single layer designs with a transparent background, preferably using SVG or PNG format with no background. You can use any graphic design program to create your designs. I am using Inkscape, a free graphic design program. I love working with Inkscape for 3 reasons. It's very complete, it's easy to use, and it's free. If you'd like to learn how to use Inkscape, check out my tutorials on my channel. To import your designs into Inkscape, open the program, go to File, Import, select the design, and open it. Click OK when prompted. Go to File, Document Properties, change the page size from A4 to US letter or the size of your needs. Change the orientation. In this case, I'm going to change it to landscape. Now adjust the design on the canvas. I made these designs available for free on my blog in both English and Spanish. You can download them using the link in the description. To resize the design, use the corner arrows. If you want a specific size, change the measurement units to inches and enter the exact dimensions. I adjusted mine to fill an entire letter size page. Now, before printing, we need to mirror the design. Select the design and click the flip horizontal icon. Now it's ready to print. Go to File, Print and select your printer. Click More Settings and adjust the following. Print quality, photo. Paper type, photo paper plus semi-gloss or semi-matte. Quality high. Select the correct paper size, letter in my case, and orientation, horizontal in my case. Choose rear tray if you're loading paper on the back of the printer, or cassette if you're loading the paper on the cassette. And print. Since foil comes in rolls, I'll cut it to letter size. The white side is the printable side, so place it facing forward in the rear tray or facing down in the cassette. I'm using my Canon Pixma Mega Tank Inkjet printer to print this design. And here it is, freshly printed. Now, quickly, let's move on to curing. Place the printed page in a container. Cover the design generously with DTF powder. Any excess powder can be reused. Make sure the design is fully covered. Now we're going to cure the print. We're going to bake it in a DTF oven at 120 degrees Celsius or 250 degrees Fahrenheit for 80 seconds. Now we're going to add another layer of DTF powder. This has to be very quick. Now we're going to bake it at the same temperature but for 180 seconds. Let it cool completely before pressing onto fabric. Now, if you don't have a DTF oven, use a heat press. Set the press so it stays half an inch open. Place the design inside without pressing. Let it sit at the same temperature and time as the oven until the powder melts. Now, I'm going to go ahead and transfer the designs to the garments. I'll be customizing a tote bag and a white t-shirt. For this process, I'm going to be using my new Vevor heat press. If you would like to learn more about this affordable machine, I'm going to link it in the video description down below. Preheat the fabric for 10 seconds to remove wrinkles. Clean with a lint roller. Align the design. Cover with parchment paper or butcher paper or a Teflon layer. Press at 320 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 seconds. Let it cool completely before peeling. While it cools down, I'm going to press a design on this white t-shirt. And this one is ready, so we're going to reveal the design on the tote bag. Let's see how it turned out. Look at this beautiful foil finish. If you see excess foil particles, don't worry. Use a lint roller to clean them off. Before finalizing, let's press again for 10 seconds using parchment paper to ensure durability. You can also place a Teflon layer for extra protection. And this one is ready. Look how beautiful. I'm going to clean it with a lint roller. Now let's check out the t-shirt. It also looks amazing in white. Again, I'll press it for 10 more seconds with parchment paper and Teflon layer. It looks amazing. I love it. I'm going to do a comparison with DTF and sublimation techniques. Here's the foil applied with an inkjet printer. It looks stunning, especially in black. This other design was made with sublimation. Both look quite similar. The last two were made with a DTF printer, which is the recommended method for this technique. I washed the DTF and sublimation prints 3 times before, but I washed them again alongside the Inkjet foil print. And here are the results. The Inkjet foil print after one wash still looks great on black fabric. The white fabric version was washed 5 times in hot water with a strong cycle, and it lost some shine, but is still visible. The design washed twice, one with detergent and one with bleach, developed green and yellow stains, possibly due to the ink or foil reaction. However, the foil remains intact. Key takeaways. Foil looks brighter and more resistant on black fabric. On white fabric, it requires gentle care. Wash in cold water, use low drying temperature, and a delicate cycle. Now that you've seen the different methods and wash test, you can decide if this technique is right for you. I believe it's a great alternative for those without a DTF or sublimation printer, as long as you follow proper washing care. If you want to learn how to personalize with DTF or sublimation, check out my tutorials on my channel. That's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of my new videos. Thanks for watching, and I see you next time.